Watch us live stream at twitch.tv/Inez27. Live stream times are Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. Follow us on Twitter at SeemsGoodMagic. And please support my eBay store by going to SeemsGoodMagic.com, clicking on the icon, and purchasing some playsets and singles. Thanks, and enjoy the video. What's going on, everybody? Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, doing another Swiss draft for y'all. All right, well, pretty awesome cards in here. Warden, Pacifism, Hunt the Weak, Elvish Mystic, Enlarge, Quite the Green Pack. I mean, I immediately want to take the Enlarge. The problem is we're passing both Hunt the Weak and Elvish Mystic, which are pretty close to first picks on their own anyway. I'm a little more tempted to take the Pacifism here, mostly because there's only a Siege Mastodon in here. Warden of Evocile is actually a fine pick too, but I think I'd prefer to have the Pacifism. I really want the Enlarge, but I think it's not prudent to take the Enlarge here with the other two green picks being as substantial as they are. So we're going to go with Pacifism and figure out what's next on the path here. Wow, past Haunted Plate Mail? Yes, please. This card's awesome. Very, very strong card. Happily take that. A couple more good green cards in here. Also have Archaeomancer, Tenacious Dead, part of good synergistic combo pieces. Must have been a foil in here, I'm thinking, because 3 uncommons and a rare are still in here. But yeah, let's take this sweet Haunted Plate Mail. I love that card. All right, got some options here. Bubbling Cauldron, maybe if I go black-white and see some more good black stuff. Master of Diversion is pretty good reason to stay on white, especially with the Haunted Plate Mail. Could see that being real good. Got the Festering Newt in here as well. Let's just take the Master. I think he's fine. He's actually very good. Strongest card in the pack, presumably the Sea Kite and a Cursed Spirit and Bubbling Cauldron, if you can make that combo work out for yourself. But let's take the Master here. Okay. I can pretty comfortably take a Divination here. Blue-white is fine. You get like sort of a flyer evasive strategy. Having a Haunted Plate Mail with flyers would be very good. And Divination, I don't know, people are saying how insane this card is nowadays, so, or at least in this format, how insane it is to get card advantage. So let's take the Divination. Festering Newt, which is good for the black-white aura deck, but I'm okay with Divination. Let's take it. All right. Let's figure this out. Well, Angelic Accord would have looked a lot better if I'd picked up that Bubbling Cauldron. I guess there's still a chance. Otherwise, Messenger Drake is quite good. Nice flyer. Steelform Sliver, also good. I did say I'm going to try and do fun drafts, so maybe we do take the Accord, but then we have to look for that Bubbling Cauldron again. The Dilemma. Well, I mean, white's got other life gain, too. I never have played this card. I mean, Messenger Drake is very strong, but let's take the Accord. I think people probably want to see the stupid Accord deck, so let's try and figure it out. Okay, Train Condor. Yeah, why not? Otherwise, Altar's Reap is in here. It's decent. And Blessing. Take it or leave it. Multiple cancels. Interesting. Vampire Warlord, Minotaur Abomination, Dark Favor, Barrage of Expendables. Sensory Deprivation is a lot better if you have a lot of flyers, which we very easily could in blue-white, so I guess I could take that. I mean, otherwise cancel is totally fine. I'll probably see both again, so why don't we just take the foil. Alright, this looks like a pretty good opportunity to pick up the Shimmering Grotto. Nice little mana fixer. Indestructibility tabled. It's probably not that playable, is it? I've had it played against me before. I'm trying to think where it's actually good. Onto plate mail or something. I don't really care about Coral Merfolk or Siege Mastodon very much, do I? Alright, let's take Indestructibility. I don't even know why. I'm not really going to play it, but leaving the option there. Alright, we can take Brave. It's uncommon. Tabling Festering Newt is pretty intriguing. Alright. Got some interesting directions to go here, potentially. Can always opt out of blue. Can always opt out of black. Now I really wish I'd gotten that Bubbling Cauldron, but that's okay. Got a Master instead, who's pretty good. Okay, options. We've got Singer Vampire, who is really good. We've also got Claustrophobia, which is really good. Messenger Drake, Water Servant, very good. A lot of good, solid picks in here, all around. Kind of tempted to take the Claustrophobia. Is that wrong? I mean, Singer Vampire is cool. The black-white aura deck works a lot better when you have blight casters. I don't know what color I'd cut if I take black. I guess I immediately cut blue, but why cut blue when I can get a Claustrophobia too? I don't know. I keep hearing how powerful blue is, tempting me to take this Claustrophobia. So I think I will. And hopefully we'll maybe, I don't know. Messenger Drake, Archaeomancer possibly. Water Servant would be nice. Interesting. Okay. Guess we can take Celestial Flare. Liturgy in here as well, and a Cursed Spirit. Guess we were getting some fairly late black picks, but I did just pass the Singer. Let's take the Flare. Why not? There's some rewards for playing white. So I'll happily snatch that up. And maybe we'll Condor or Archaeomancer if we can get lucky. Some solid green cards in here. Could take the Disperse. Auramancer currently brings back Claustrophobia and Pacifism. And Angelic Accord, I guess, right? Angelic Accord currently unplayable in this deck. Let's take the Disperse. Maybe we table the Auramancer. This card's playable. Totally playable. Frost Breath's fine too. Solemn Offering, quite good. But yeah, let's take the Tidebinder. He randomly hoses guys. Alright, I like the Griffin Sentinel quite a bit. I also like Sentinel Sliver, but I may like Griffin Sentinel more. It's certainly better with the Haunted Plate Mail. So let's do that. Let's go for the Sentinel here. I like it more than the Sliver. Even though the Sliver's a 2-drop. This doesn't necessarily look like a beatdown deck. Looks a little bit slower than that. There we go. There's some rewards. Happily snatching that up. Got our Angelic Accord turned on now. Nice. Archaeomancer 4. Braves, Celestial Flare, Disperse, Divination, cancel. That's about it so far, but we can find some more tools for that. Alright, got a Messenger Drake back. I'll take that. Cool. So happy we got the Bubbling Cauldron. That's a good sign. This can mess our day up, so I guess we'll hate that. Let's see. Pay No Heed is actually playable. Fortify look any better in here? We're just short on creatures currently. I mean, I guess Fortify is a little more playable when you have like Hive Stirrings and stuff. I guess Pay No Heed's a little more playable. It randomly stops Flames of the Firebrand dead in its tracks and stuff like that. So, all right. Doing okay. I guess we need some more creatures here, but I guess Haunted Plate Mail is kind of a creature. Right? Tome Scour, just in case. Deck actually looks mana intensive, which makes this Shimmering Grotto look better. Okay, final pack. What have we got? Mind Sparker. He's going to be real good against us. Water Servant's awesome, though. Kind of want that. It's an awesome win con. Another Enlarge. That smells trouble. Another Accord. Yeah, I don't know. Only got one Cauldron. I mean, I'll keep the Synergy in, but I don't think I'm going that deep on Cauldron or Angelic Accords. Maybe if I had double Cauldron, I would, but this Claustrophobia has got my name written all over it. Alright, now we can take Warden. I'll take it over the Trained Condor. Certainly. There's a Blightcaster. Sanguine Bond would have been cool with the Bubbling Cauldron, but I'm not going to go that deep. Still on the hunt for enough blue-white creatures to make this deck work, so let's get a nice flyer here. Wow, just Claustrophobia for days, huh? Alright, if you insist. Let's take the Essence Scatter. It's pretty playable. Pretty main deckable, I would say. Hawk, in case we need it. We're not very beat down. I don't think that's logical that we're playing it. So Plummet's pretty good against us. Mark is always good, but we have enough removal to deal with that. So I guess we just hate the Plummet. I mean, we have enough playables, so we're really just kind of hunting for enough finishing touches on this deck. Could diversify and take the Time Ebb, but I'm kind of feeling this Disperse, the second one. We don't look like a Time Ebb deck anyway. I'd rather have Disperse just for the way less clunkiness of it. This deck's pretty fascinating. Not playing these. Hopefully not playing the Angelic Wall. Man, we're short on creatures. Good removal, though. Might have to play his Armored Kinkrix. We'll see, I guess. I think I actually need the Coral Merfolk, just so I mean, I guess Haunted Plate Mail is a good threat on its own. We have so much removal already. Let's just get some cheap creatures to make our removal feel better. Illusionary Armor is good too, but whatever. Let's just get this guy. Alright, Deprivation. We probably have enough flyers to justify it, at least sideboarding it. Alright, whatever. Traumatize. I really don't want to cut creatures. This is 25. Let's go to 24. I like having all this removal. We at least have a long game plan. Let's get rid of this crap. What is this doing? Alright, this is 23, and this actually looks fine. Plenty of early stuff to do. Disperse is actually kind of nice with Essence Scatter. I know it's like 2-for-1ing yourself, but in a pinch, it can help. This also randomly gets rid of auras. We've got all the removal in the world, and a decent late game plan in the form of our flyers, the Angelic Accord with the Bubbling Cauldron. Bubbling Cauldron feels really bad when you don't have many creatures, though. I will say that. But no choice. Chaomancer seems alright in here, actually. He seems fine. Yeah, this deck's okay. Armored Kinkrix, I guess, is sort of the low point here, but whatever. Splash Sanguine Bond. Seems kind of difficult, doesn't it? I think I'd rather hate the Firecat. That thing can be real annoying. Just in case we need another win con. Well, we have Traumatize and double Tome Scour. Who knows? Maybe we play the mill deck. Probably not. Not quite enough tools to make that work. This actually looks perfectly acceptable. I can be satisfied with this. Plus, you guys should be happy we get to do the Angelic Accord weirdo thing. Even though I have literally one way to do it. And not even a particularly good way in this deck since we don't have that many creatures, but whatever. You get the point. This deck's definitely playable. $23. Magic number. Top out at 5. Pretty color intensive. Only 2 double white spells. Tons of double blue. Definitely going to be a more blue intensive deck. Still want the Shimmering Grotto. Let's do 10-6. Guess we could do 9-7 and then it's like 10-8. So could do that. That's probably fine. A little bit clunky if we don't see double blue, but whatever. All right, so I'm going to run it like this, I think. And yeah, this deck's probably like maybe a 7 out of 10. I think I'm giving it a 7 because even though it's extremely creature light, we have just an absolute just buttload of removal. And then we've got Haunted Plate Mail with some flyers, so that can really take games over. But we'll see how it goes. I shall see you folks round 1.